Stranger than fanfiction. Wow, what episode that was. It had so much context in it. Loads of references here and there for real life. From many different aspects of conventions to book signings. I would add that to it because there are some that will go to an author's book signing just to confront them about the very nature of the book itself. They will just stride in, go up to the table and wait for a signature and then ask the question, why did you dull down the stories? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? The stories were awesome up to this point. It has happened before. And it will happen again. And there's other stuff that happened on the very episode as well. And I really enjoyed it. You have Quibble Pants. That is an awesome new character. And friend of Rainbow Dash. Unless some wants to go along the new line of shipping. But away from that, the actual story itself, I just love the way that they both interact at first with the first 3 books. They really enjoyed entering the convention through these different points, up to the point that Quibble starts not liking the books itself. They had a great time at first, but when it came to Rainbow Dash's more interests that goes up and up from the books onwards, Quibble just stops it right there and they get into a full-blown argument. They start disagreeing and don't want to be friends anymore. There is always a conflict of interest that comes around all the time. It's a real life scenario that's occurred so often. It's happened in real life from my own experiences where I've got into a massive argument with family members or friends. It's just a way of life. Sometimes you like something, sometimes you don't. It's just one of those things. Even at conventions, you might go on and on and on about something and the other person's going, I don't want to be here. It's just one of those things. You could be upfront about it or you could just be silent and listen. And thinking in the back of your mind, please, please, please. And then you've got the Cabaleon point when he enters the convention to scope out Daring Do. Why go to Daring Do convention? You're not going to spot her easily. There's loads of cosplayers. That's the kind of funny thing. He just went straight in just to go for the artifact. While Daring Do is in a hotel, waiting for news from Rainbow Dash. So she tells Quibble, and Quibble goes, oh, there he is there, he's there, and he's there. And that derpy costume of the Doctor. Now that was funny. I saw it after I didn't notice it the first time. I watched it again, and there she is. That's a nice little spot there. I guess there's another Daring Do fan we didn't even know about till now. But back onto the way things happened. As the story progressed, they get pony napped by the Doctor and his hench ponies. Cabaleon is just like monologuing like any villain. Yes, it's a bit on the cheesy side, but it's a cartoon, so there is always have to be a little bit of a monologue. It's just part of the show. And I enjoy those little bits because you get to see how the plan rolls out. How creepy it can be. Quibble, jeez Louise. He just kept on saying things that is impossible to happen, and yet it happens. He tells the bridge is going to collapse. It collapses. Tells Rainbow Dash to get her money back, and then she saves his life, and then he believes that the adventure pack is not a venture pack and that their lives are really in danger by amateurs. The temple, the plot seemed to be too convenient for him. And then you've got that lizard that came in. That really got him scared. And then that's when he realised that it was all real. It's real. It's real. And as the story progresses even more, you run into Daring Do. She returns to save their behinds, their rumps. They really lucked out there. Or is it conveniently she was there already? Still wonder, how she got in there in the first place. Did she enter through the hole in the temple ceiling? If that was the case, then why didn't she notice it when she was coming back out after getting the treasure? One thing you have to think about again. As it all progressed through, at the end, Quibble and Rainbow Dash got an understanding between their likes and dislikes. So overall, the way it all went through, it went from a distrust between them because of their dislikes to a point of understanding their own dislikes and still being friends. And that's what we have to understand, that not everything we want will happen. We just have to play as life can go. It's sometimes an up and down crazy roller coaster ride, but at the end we're all friends. So we might dislike this, we might dislike that, but as Stranger as Then Fanfiction showed, you could be critical about what you like and dislike and still be good friends. So overall, I absolutely enjoyed the episode and hope you enjoyed my little review. This is my very first time reviewing, so be kind to me. And I would love to hear the comments as well. I'd like to know where I can improve or how much you might have enjoyed this little review from this MLP episode. This is Electuroo, stay cool, signing out.